know who did it. Who did it?
It was...
Or we'll probably just keep going. This is probably not very long. Let's just keep playing.
Well, you might not see... well, whatever. It might be bi, but it might not be bi.
Swamp Doc.
Okay.
You've been here this whole time?
He's just drinking his coffee.
How much coffee have you got?
You finally returned.
Yep,
Well,
days later.
Did you find the swamp creature? Where is he?
I didn't find him.
I didn't find him.
What? You're not getting paid to wander about aimlessly, Grimoire. Get back out there.
I don't
need to.
Continued.
Boggy's criminal record. Okay, alright. Well, chapter 4 was great. Thanks for joining us for chapter 4.
Prime suspect.
What?
Well, not anymore.
Okay.
Didn't you find photographic evidence of Boggy from last night? Let me see that photo.
Okay, show him the clue.
If that's not Boggy, what is it?
I
Costume.
found designs for the costume in a trash can. Not only that, I collected
I found
all the pieces of the
pieces,
costume
actually.
myself. Well, nearly all of them.
Don't
There's
have
still
the
the one
chest.
The footprints at the scene of the crime.
What if he's the
How
murderer?
can you prove these don't belong to a real creature? What's this? I thought there were no records of a footprint anywhere.
Whoa!
public records. The footprints at the crime scene don't match the ones on
That was
this
the
page.
thing we needed to
They were
clear
just
Boggy.
part of
So
these
we've cleared
footprints.
Boggy.
A part of the costume.
But Grimoire, this costume, it doesn't have claws of any kind.
It doesn't.
How do you explain the 3 wounds on the victim's chest?
Aha! Show him that.
Prongs
poker.
match up with the wounds perfectly.
I feel
the
like,
handle's
oh my
even
God.
covered in slime. See?
But this swamp slime was one of the reasons Boggy became a suspect in the first place.
No.
Surely this only incriminates the creature further.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? But that slime, it's not exactly what you think.
What is it?
It's
Swamp
swamp
juice.
This
juice.
stuff has an uncanny resemblance to the so-called swamp slime. A bunch of it was stolen from the storeroom of the cafe, which reminds me,
What is that exactly?
a poisoned hot dog. It's the second reason that the murderer broke into the storeroom. He put this green powder on the entire supply.
Oh, God.
Just to make sure.
To make sure of what?
Remington got ill and had to return to the office.
To make sure Remington got ill and had to return to his office.
Remington went back to his office? Alone?
The murder.
Continue.
Final chapter.
Dun dun dun.
Dun 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 dun
I've been
dun.
looking through your
Oh,
evidence,
man.
Grimoire. One piece in particular seems critical to me. I think we need to work out.
Video footage? Vincent Vanderpeer filmed it last night. At the exact moment of the murder, I believe.
Well, exactly. I think we can both agree these sounds in the background. They're essential in our mystery. Could you talk me through them? Just rearrange the descriptions on the left to match the sounds on the right.
Okay.
Drag
Here we
them
go.
around and keep swapping until you're happy with the order.
Okay.
And if you want to hear the sounds again, you can tap on them.
Got it.
No problem. I can always check my case file if I want to go over my notes.
I can.
No pressure.
All right.
So that is, potentially culprit opens the door.
Yeah.
Remington
Cries out in
in
shock as Boggy appears, I think.
Fires his hunting rifle at the culprit.
It's pull this one, Boggy appears at the top. It's right under the, yeah, that's his shock. Clang.
Clang is, culprit drops the metal poker in the office? Or no, grabs the metal poker that was right there.
Remington cries out. Pulls backwards, okay. There's your curtain.
Remington rips off some curtains. Thud, lands on the planks.
Excellent.
Whoa.
There's just 2 small details bothering me.
What are
First
they?
of all, if Remington ripped off a piece of his curtains, why wasn't it found at the crime scene?
Ah,
What
that
happened to
explains
it?
finally. I wonder why
It was
wasn't-
in the
It
helmet.
was in the helmet, but I didn't know why.
Turns out the
Now I know
murderer
why.
took that piece of fabric and concealed it inside the head of the costume.
Yeah.
Then he fled the crime scene to hide all the parts in different areas of the swamp.
Ho ho.
Well, that's my problem. If Remington fired his rifle, how did the assailants survive and manage to escape? Did Remington miss his target?
At point blank? A man of his experience? I don't think so. In fact, the answer to that question is the very last link in our chain. The one thing that has eluded me so far.
The chest piece.
I'll drag the clue items from the left onto my drawing, and we'll see what happens with the original.
We have the head, we have the feet, we have the hands, we have the legs. We don't have whatever this big chest piece is.
Hello, I am the murderer.
We never found the body piece, the torso.
You're right, and I never would have found it. Not lying around. Not
They're still wearing it.
Is it Poncho guy?
But what does this have to do with the murderer surviving the rifle shot?
This torso is
said he had a lot of padding.
thick material.
I guess it could be Echo.
Something covering the culprit's entire upper body. I believe
He's the only person whose
enough to
mystery thing we never got a clear
Impact from
answer
a
out
bullet.
of.
Aha!
Exactly.
Well, let's put your
He spent his
theory
time
to
in
the
the tent because he's
test.
injured?
Where
He's trying to
is
fix
that
it.
You notice he had a
last
journal that
piece
only
of
had
the
one
costume?
entry?
Yeah.
He had a journal that had one entry?
Right. Oh, what was the
I'm
question?
gonna say the protest. Where's the last piece of the costume?
Protest, do it.
How? We looked everywhere. Not a single
Oh,
clue.
you're right. It totally is Poncho
Simple.
Man.
He's still wearing it.
Dun dun dun! Continue. It's Echo. Oh my God, Echo, you're
I
done.
don't know what you want with me. Sounds like you two were smart enough to uncover the real criminal in this swamp. And lucky enough to have somebody else deal with him for you.
Oh.
You worked it out. He had his rifle on him. He got half a glance at me and pulled the trigger without hesitation.
But why would he do that? You were dressed as Boggy. He shouldn't be pointing his gun at a unique scientific specimen.
Well.
Not to mention his main attraction.
You're right. It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense, does it? Not unless you're in on the secret.
What? Okay, Boggy was framed. Oh no, who was framed?
The hunting photo. The hunting photo was torn up.
Leads me to believe that Remington was here to hunt Boggy.
That makes sense.
Right up there.
The hunting photo leads me to believe Richard Remington was here to hunt Boggy.
Continue.
The hunter and the hunted.
Oh God.
Secret society, an order of hunters, seeking out mysterious and elusive creatures.
The order goes further than this one man,
man.
and much further than this one swamp.
The whole thing is kind of distressing. I knew something was wrong as soon as I stepped into that office.
I'm glad you've finally come around. It's not just
But what about Remington? He was a member of this
Jonesy,
order?
come on.
He made Boggy his own personal project, his own obsession. For years he hunted the creature, the potential perfect addition to his collection.
But he owned the tourist attraction. He set it up himself, didn't he?
He did. It was just his way of forming a legal loophole. Since the area
right.
became protected, he and his friends were unable to come here for hunting anymore. Boggy's Bog was just a front for his own little game. A man pursuing a creature.
Creature that might not even exist.
And that's why Remington kept a rifle nearby at all times?
Well, exactly. He didn't want to take any chances.
Now, don't you see? I did this place a service. Did Boggy a service. That creature, he can live in peace again.
Can he? You tried to frame him for murder. You wanted everyone to think he was some kind of ruthless predator?
Well, think about it. Once he became suspected of murder, they'd have no choice but to shut this whole place down. Everyone would finally realize they had no business here.
Oh. He's not a killer. He didn't have the right. How can you know what Boggy wanted? I don't know. This is a tough one. What do you want to say here?
How can you know what Boggy wanted? He might not be what you're...
Detective,
You. It's...
it's finished. Well, don't be angry. You should be glad. It's finally time to leave the swamp. You have another job to do.
I don't know.
Not that it makes any difference to somebody like you, but I never intended to kill him. just to scare him. Convince him Boggy wasn't going to let him live here in peace any longer. But, true to form, he had his rifle on him. You worked out the rest yourself.
It makes a difference.
Well, Mr. Everstone, I'm afraid you'll still have to come with us.
Right.
Fortunately, there's a police station just a few miles down the...
Hey, wait!
Whoa!
Oh no!
Boggy is living in the stump, you were right.
Ah! Boggy, friend!
Hey, man.
Friend! Tear. Ah, his hat!
Looks like you solved more than one mystery tonight.
That's great.
Well,
That was it, huh?
thanks for joining us, everybody, for
We beat it!
Detective Grimoire.
It's over with.
It was a pretty excellent little mystery there.
That was really good. It was a really good game, guys.
Sweet, nice animation.
I guess you didn't have to solve all the things to maybe be able to solve the mystery if you wanted to. You know?
I mean, it's one of those things where if you figured it out, I don't think you really would have been able to get everything without having gotten a lot of those clues.
Yeah.
Because that last page that actually showed off the feet was kind of a big kicker.
Well, what did they decide to do?
We had Mr. Everstone questioned. He was happy to tell us everything he knew. A number of rumors going around the department have been confirmed.
And Remington's office?
Searched down to the last detail. And well, we agree with you, but I know what you're thinking. I'd love to put an end to it, just the same as you. But there's always...
Are we going after them?
We better be.
Little girl is on the police force now.
To be continued.
Dun dun dun. Well, that was it. That was Detective Grimoire.
That was it. But there may be more. If you enjoyed this, there's still more achievements and little things. Be sure to check this out. Maybe throw a couple of bucks their way, especially if it's still on sale on Steam, to encourage them to make a sequel. So
Oh
we
yeah,
can
make another
figure
one,
out
please.
where they're going with this story. What other deep dark hunters? Because I like this, especially if it's like a chapter 1 of a grander story. Now that we figured out that there's a whole society, I like the way that like Telltale Games did their like Sam and Max stuff and those kind of things, where they had little chapters that you could buy along the way. So pretty cool, pretty cool. A good first start. Well done, SFB Games. You guys have put together a cute little thing.
Thumbs up, double thumbs.
Everybody else, if there's any other adventure games you'd like to see, maybe mention stuff similar to this or completely different.
Oh, I'd love more games like this.
Maybe
yeah, if you know any.
maybe we'll check them out. Leave them in the comments. We read them every time you post anything. Otherwise, subscribe if you haven't. But hang out. We got more cool things coming your way. Thanks, everybody.
Mystery solved.
Mystery solved. Bam!
Bye, guys!
Bye!